Good morning. It is very early. It's 4:52 in the AM, and we are watching the last Grand Prix of the year here on Beer Me That Beer live reacting. Sundays are going to be a little different because we won't be having F1. So right here. And then that's a dark spot. Last race. Last race. Immediately woke up, used the restroom, drank some water, and now we're here. This is it. Some drivers we may never see in F1 again. I have a feeling this might be a very straightforward race, possibly boring, but the Constructor Championship is up for grabs. As of right now, looks like McLaren's going to take it. Ferrari, Leclerc, I think he got 14th yesterday in qualifying, but had to take a 5-place grid penalty for store energy, a new one, a third one, I think. So it's I think it's possible they might win. I think they have to win though. They're behind. They have to win dominantly. 21 points separates them. And Haas and Alpine are fighting too. Hopefully it just goes straight into the next one. I don't have to switch anything. That's one thing I don't like about F1's TV app. I should switch over. Here we go. Cool. Good. And we already... So Ocon's not even in this race. They already released him. I don't know why. Like, is it... Are you just racing the same car next year than Alpine? Does it really matter? And then Ocon's going to be a Haas. Yeah. Starting grid: Franco Colapinto in 20th, Charles Leclerc in 19th, both taking penalties. Alex Albon in 18th, taking a penalty. Jack Doohan in 17th. Lewis Hamilton in 16th. Zhao Guan Yu in 15th. Kevin Magnussen in 14th. Lance Stroll in 13th. Liam Lawson in 12th. Yuki Tsunoda in 11th. Sergio Perez in 10th. Valtteri Bottas in 9th. Fernando Alonso in 8th. Nico Hulkenberg in 7th. Took a penalty from 4th. George Russell in 6th. Pierre Gasly in 5th. All of a sudden, Pierre's good. Max Verstappen in 4th. Carlos Sainz in 3rd. Oscar Piastri in 2nd. And Lando Norris in 1st. Medium to hard is a one stop, 23 laps on the medium, 35 on the hard, medium 15, hard 21, hard 21 for a two stop. Lewis Hamilton is the only one on hard. Yeah, Colapinto is... So a lot of things are changing for next year. Lots of moves. Ocon at Haas. Let's look it up real quick. Okay. So Alpine's going to be Jack Doohan, Pierre Gasly, Aston Martin, still Fernando Alonso, and Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is not the guy. Ferrari, Charles, and Lewis. Haas is going to be Esteban, Ocon, and Oliver Behrman. Kick Sauber Ferrari will be Nico Hulkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto. To be confirmed number, though. McLaren will be Lando and Oscar. Mercedes will be Andre Kimi Anatoly and George Russell. Red Bull Racing Bulls RB, not Red Bull RB, is Yuki and to be confirmed. Right now, Liam Lawson is rumored to be Red Bull Racing, and Sergio Perez will be let go. For the life of me, Liam Lawson's not doing better than Yuki Tsunoda. Why isn't Yuki given the chance? Red Bull, Max, and Sergio right now, and then Williams will be Alexander Albon and Carlos Sainz. We are about to start. I bet this already started. Yeah, I'm super delayed, like a full lap. Oh no, I'm not delayed. This is the Prix. Alright, last race. 4, 5, and lights out, and away we go. Whoa. Lando, good start. Max is trying to take out Oscar, and he does. And Oscar Piastri is now in last place. This is huge for Ferrari. Max should be given a penalty for that, that's for sure. Wow. Dang, Magnussen. This opens the door for Ferrari. And then it's Perez. Perez all the way to the back now. Ferrari. This is it for Ferrari. They can win the Constructors' Championship. Wow. 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 Max got a really good start. It's a virtual safety car right now. This is ahead now. Yellow flag sector 3. Perez is out. Max just overtook in a virtual safety car. I'm trying to see. Sergio Perez, this is it. He's gone. There's no way he's going to be driving for F1. For Red Bull. Leclerc already up to 8th, Hamilton up to 12th, Albon up to 15th. Leclerc went up 11 spots. So Max just ruined the Constructors' Championship. I mean, he should get more than a penalty, dude. What an idiot. Why didn't he just slow down? Fucking moron. Oscar was way ahead, too. It's not like Oscar's going to slow down. Lando's going really fast. George Russell's about to take their... Oh, wow, Gasly, really good defending. I don't know what Sainz was doing, man. He was sleeping. Norris is already 3 seconds ahead. That was weird. Oh. Wow. Oscar Piastri has made contact. Colapinto has a puncture. McLaren still championships, but if Leclerc makes his way to third, turn one, under investigation, causing a collision. I think he should get a penalty. That's for sure. 1,000%. Piastri's boxing. He's probably getting a nose change. Bottas Perez, turn 7 collision under. Bottas and Perez. So that's what caused Perez to get out. I need to see that. Right now, McLaren is still world championships, but every spot Leclerc takes is just another point. George Russell tries to go for it again. Gasly defending well. Haas 5 and 7, respectfully. Max is given a 10-second penalty. Not enough. Fucking idiot, dude. How did Max pass Lewis already? He's behind him. Max said he was unlucky. No, you fucked up. You weren't unlucky. Why didn't you turn harder? Move an idiot. Okay. The Bottas Perez incident looks more racing ish. Jesus Christ. Charles just took 4 cars and 2 turns. All right, let's see this. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth a 10-second penalty. I don't think that's worth a 10-second penalty. 5 seconds, not 10. Charles up to P7. Magnussen way wide. Oh, here comes Magnussen. Who gets DRS? They both do, but that Ferrari is way faster than the Haas. Charles up to P7. I think Ferrari needs to be 2-3. Piastri's still 22 seconds behind. Here comes Russell. The Mercedes just doesn't have it. They told Piastri Verstappen was given a 10-second time penalty, and Oscar said, "Good." Here's the thing with the penalties. Great. Piastri is 21 seconds away from 16th. He's in 17th. I think the penalty should be you have to get passed by the person you wronged. There we go. That's way better. Right now, McLaren is still in the first place for Constructors' Championship. Currently, there are only 12 points ahead, though. So, like I said, and then Piastri's about to probably get a penalty unless Colapinto did 2 moves under braking. Then it would be... Norris is doing a 128. Piastri's doing a 129. He will be catching up to the bottom in about 10 laps. Maybe even more. 20 laps. Here's Magnussen Verstappen. It looks like Magnussen's out of DRS, and I assume the Red Bull will pass the Haas. No, he didn't. Wow. And he didn't dive bomb. That's surprising. You would have thought he would have. He gets the second. Piastri with the penalty. And 10 seconds. So they're just giving 10 seconds out for everything now? That's aggressive. So Piastri's not going to get in the top 10. So Norris right now, it solely right. Norris needs to get first, but Leclerc, if he gets third, I mean he's far from that. But it's not the wildest thing. He's gonna get sixth right here. Actually, no, he's not. So Hulkenberg doesn't have DRS, but Alonso does, who's in sixth. Leclerc's in seventh. Oh, Alonso went wide. Alonso lost DRS, and here comes Charles. He's going to get him on the big straight. And Charles up to 6. It is now a 9 point. No, sorry. 21? Oh, it's 21. I guess I was off on my math. Hamilton on Lawson. Ooh. Leclerc also went off the track too, a little bit. Gasly in third still. Russell just could not get it done. Alpine Haas for 6th place. Now, if Aston Martin does terrible, Alpine will not get... Actually, no. Check Duhan. If it was Ocon, it might be a chance. Yeah, that's very weird of Alpine. They're like, no, we'll win 6. Hamilton passed Lawson. And they didn't show it. Here's Leclerc already on Hulkenberg. Hamilton lost Lawson spot? What? Okay. Lawson's on mediums and Hamilton's on hards. But by now, those mediums should probably not be doing very well. Stroll pits. So here's Hamilton. Nice. But then Lawson took it back. Yeah, on the... Okay, I'm very confused because when's the DRS start? Because usually if you get DRS and pass someone at that turn, you get the second DRS too. Yeah, where's the detection zone, I guess? I think Lawson's tires are struggling. There goes Hamilton on the inside. Looks like he's got it. Yep. Hamilton up into 10th. Then Max passed Alonso. Yes, he did. One of the Hansons is pitting. Tire won't come off. Very, very bad pit. And that's Magnussen. Joe and Albon also pitted. Stroll pitted for the hard. Hamilton up to 9th because of the pitting. Piastri up to 14th. But he's a pit stop behind already, so. Looks like Hulkenberg jumped into the pit. Verstappen up to 6. Alonso in the pit. Hamilton's going to go up to 7th. Lawson up to 8th. Yuki up to 9th. Duhan up to 10th. Looks like Norris, Sainz, Gasly, Russell, Leclerc, Verstappen are all going for possibly a one stop. Gasly is in trouble. Russell almost took 3rd. And Leclerc is right there, dude. He's going to be in this party quick. Gasly is pitting. Russell into 3rd. Gasly going for the undercut. Alpine. We'll see. I didn't think they were gonna go. I think they should have kept going. That's a terrible pit. Ugh. It's not terrible, but it could have been. It had the potential of being an almost 2-second pit. It was just half a second. Just stood there doing nothing. Hamilton up to 6. Will Hamilton go for a one stop? He's on the hard. They're going to find out how well this tire's doing. Jack Duhan gives up the spot to Gasly. That's probably the smart thing to do. Leclerc already on the Mercedes of George Russell. Piastri in 13th. Zhou Guan Yu, 5-second time penalty. I don't know what he did. And nothing for Bottas yet? No, Bottas did get a 10-second. Gasly in ninth. Looks like he's about to, maybe not this lap. Next lap might be ahead of Sonoda. Norris on the radio. Norris says tires are maintaining. They might go one stop. He needs to do 6, 7 more laps. If not, 10, really, to be comfortable with those hards for so much longer. Looks like Gasly's going to go for it on this long straight. Let's see if he can pass Sonoda. 0.6, 0.45. DRS now should be pretty easy. And took a little bit longer than I thought. Gasly has got it up into 8th. Now right here, does Yuki get it back? Yeah, Yuki gets it back. Okay, so they changed the detection zone. Gasly still... Wow, Gasly holds on to it, though. Damn. And Yuki's about to lose DRS, and here comes Charles on George. Not quite in DRS detection. Now he is, but did he pass the detection zone? I don't think he has DRS. Yeah, this detection zone must be a little bit right there before the DRS. Did he get it? Looks like he got DRS on there. Alpine still in 6, but that's a 8-point difference from Haas. So Haas needs to... I mean, they were both in the top 10, but now Hulk is in 10th and Magnussen is in 15th, so that pit wasn't great. And it's Magnussen's just in traffic. He's in a DRS train right now, so that's ruining black and white for Stroll already. I think it's 5 times. But, you know, the FIA does whatever it fucking wants to do. No consistency. So that doesn't matter. Max hasn't pitted, but it's going to be a 10-second time penalty for him. Bottas 2. Piastri 2. Ferrari is out in the pits, but this might have been just a fake for the undercut. Ooh. Yuki, I think, is losing those tires. He's dropped 2 spots. Watching Yuki start. Ooh, terrible start by Yuki. That's how Liam got ahead of him. He just lost the clutch. Looks like Charles is pitting 3 laps early, to be honest. I would have gone for 24. Not super, but decent. It could have been better. 2.7 second pit stop for Charles Leclerc and Ferrari. They're trying to undercut Russell. Will Charles come out in traffic? Charles comes out in 9th with Hulkenberg right behind him. Wow, that Haas with DRS couldn't even catch up to the Ferrari. Russell did not pit. Here's Gasly and Lawson. Next straight, he'll probably have it. Leclerc is right there behind Gasly, too. They're fighting for 3rd. Russell might not keep 3rd at this point. It's very close. 19 seconds. Oh, Gasly couldn't get it. Gasly had a little mess up by the looks of it because now Leclerc is half a second. Lawson might go from 6th to 8th on this next straight. So note in the pit. Russell says he can maintain his pace. Gasly up into 6th. But now he's going to be fighting 2 cars right behind him. Charles will definitely take 7th from Lawson. Actually, I don't know because Lawson has DRS. He's going for it. Charles does it, damn. And I think, it's Charles. Charles was thinking about it. Wow. I think Charles is going to get Gasly on the next one. And Russell's going to get undercut no matter what at this point. There goes Liam Lawson into the pits. Lawson, bad pit, 4.2. He went and then stopped. Charles going for it. I think Gasly will then have DRS. So their detection zone's right there. I see it. Okay. Lawson just said the wheels aren't on, mate. He's keeping the 7.8. Oh, just lost 0.2. He's going to have to stop. That might have been him talking in the pit, and that's why it was so slow. Yeah, Lawson's coming back into the pits because the wheels aren't on. So it'll be a fine. Here comes Sainz in the pit. He'll probably come out in second. Wow, 2.2. George passes him. Norris just would hold the box. That left one, it was not on. How that wheel didn't come off. Yeah, it's wiggling a lot. Norris is boxing. He's got a pit. Russell is also boxing. Oof. Oof. Norris, that was good. Signs coming down the straight. George box. Back to fourth. Norris is only 1.6 ahead of Signs. He was 3 seconds. Oh my gosh. Charles passes George. Gasly passes George. Verstappen still in the mediums. George up to 6, passing Gasly. Colapinto box to retire a car. Yeah, everyone gave Colapinto all this praise, but he had one decent race, and what has he done since? Nothing. McLaren is going to take this. The Constructors' Championship. Barring Norris doesn't lose. I mean, right now, Sainz could take first, and still they would lose. Lawson under investigation. Hamilton's in fourth. They're saying P3 with plan A. plan A must be one stop for Lewis and Russell. Verstappen in the pit, and he has a 10-second time penalty. Max is going to drop to 11th. Magnussen in the pits again. Hamilton is in third place, still in the hards. Could we ask for 20? What is he talking about? Whoa. Oh, the tire. Bottas. So, Magnussen. Ooh. Oh, shit. Bottas locked up big time. And he just... Damn. He smacked the shit out of Kevin's car. Lots of debris. We're going to get a virtual safety car? No, not yet. Bottas is retiring. So if Bottas retires, never races again. If he races in 5 years, he still gets a penalty, or is it on the next driver next year? McLaren 667, Ferrari 649. It is 18-point difference, so Norris needs to lose. Three, 6, 11, 12, 21. Lewis would come out in 8th if he pits, but he would be on mediums. Here comes Piastri. He's got a 10-second time penalty. He will come out probably 16th, 15th. Yeah. Leclerc is catching up to Hamilton, but Hamilton's been on those tires for a long time, 34 laps. Looks like Hamilton had a little issue. He's now 2 seconds more behind Sainz. Lewis is pitted. Good pit. Good pit by Mercedes. 2.5. Hamilton coming out in 7th. Boom. But now he's got Alonso right behind him. Hamilton is flying. So now it is 13 points? Yeah, so Norris needs to lose. And like 5th or 6th. Hamilton is flying, dude. Flying. February. That's the first. It's testing. February 29th is the first race. Or around then. March 14th. Sainz should pit. Sainz should 100% pit. He's got 23 seconds between him and Russell. Give Leclerc second, or Leclerc gives it back up, but that will save any sort of. Yeah. Hamilton 127. Hulk, everyone in front of him 129, 128, 128, 128, 128, 128. Alonso in the pit. Here comes Piastri on Stroll for 14th. Little far. Is he going to go for it? Yes. But now Stroll gets DRS on the backside. I don't think Piastri has anything to worry about. But we'll see. We'll see. It was close. Hamilton is now 2.2 seconds behind Hulkenberg. Norris does not need a fucking pit. Don't pit him. Norris's engineer just asked him, "Do you think if you got new tires, you would pass Signs? Signs is 4 seconds behind him. That could have been just fake, just something for Ferrari to start thinking about." Lewis into 6, and he's right there behind Gasly. Norris just at a 127.707. Here comes Lewis on Gasly already. It's been one lap. Here comes Lewis on Gasly for 5th. And that was easy. And now Hamilton's got to go after Russell and Leclerc for a podium finish. 15 laps to go. I suspect that they will let Hamilton pass Russell if it's that much faster. Come on, Lewis. That's a second a lap, and he'll be two in fourth. I don't think third is right. Barring Leclerc has some like those. The laps start 129, 129, and Lewis can keep doing 127s. Charles just asked, like this, we lose the constructor. His engineer said, yes, like this, but we're not finished. Keep pushing. There's nothing Ferrari can do. Norris has to be the one that loses this. So, George is starting to push. Three is pushing it for Lewis. He's in fifth, 15 seconds behind. Now, they're saying that Leclerc is struggling, so the next couple laps, if he struggles a lot more. Oh! Whoa, Oscar. Saved it, but damn. Ten seconds, Lewis. I mean, Charles isn't doing bad. He's doing a 128.3. Come on, Lewis. Piastri up to 11th, but not being able to pass Yuki fast enough has lost him 3.5 seconds to Alonso. And now Yuki has DRS. Yuki takes back 11th. Lewis just did a 1:27.58, which is 1.3 seconds faster than Russell's last lap. Woo. Piastri to 11th. Hamilton 7 seconds. Sign says, I think I have a punctured check. Might have been a fake call. Five seconds. Lewis to Russell. Lewis is now not going as fast, but still there, still there. Four laps. And Lewis is the second lap is not happening anymore. Come on, Lewis. Lewis is 2.2 seconds behind Russell. Russell is slowing down. He is struggling. 2 seconds. 1.5. I think George is now pushing. George is now pushing. He was 1.6 at the start of the lap, and now he's 1.5. I think George started pushing. Dealer, I've been on God of War for like 2 hours now. I miss your scene. No worries, man. We're just watching some racing. The last race of the year. Who's leading? Right now it's Lando Norris by 7 seconds. Sainz in second. Leclerc in third. The thing with this race is that it's for the Constructors' Championship. And Ferrari is 2-3. Norris is first. Piastri is the other McLaren in 10th. So McLaren's going to win. Ferrari's just way too behind. But now there's a battle for fourth between the Mercedes. Last lap is coming up. Lewis is about to have DRS. Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag. Last lap. .8 seconds between Hamilton and Russell. Oh, here comes Norris taking the World Championship, Constructors' Championship. Lewis trying to get fourth from his teammate. Around the outside, Hamilton goes fourth. He did it. Wow. Lewis went from, I think, 14th to 4th. Charles went from 16th to 3rd. Wow. Wow. So Charles had 16 position changes up to first. Or from, that would be 19th to 3rd. And Hamilton had 12. That's insane. This is the Constructors' Championship because Max already won, but because it was between Ferrari and McLaren, and because Norris won, there was just like Ferrari would have to come 2-3, and Norris and Piastri would have to like get last. They were just so ahead. And you only get points from 1st to 10th. After, if you get 11th and lower, you get nothing. I think you should get points no matter what. Just make it like nothing. Like 1 point for last place. But if you don't finish, you get minus points. So it's the last race of the season. Yes. Next race will be March 14th. I think they do testing in February. We might watch that. It's just not that. There goes Lewis. These guys are so. Oh my gosh. Even like the people that are like losing and not don't need and have no business being a driver are rich. And they don't pay for anything when they're doing this. Bonuses for everyone. Who's the worst driver right now? Magnuson's pretty bad. Colapinto, but Lance Stroll is a Nepo baby. Well, they're getting rid of a bunch of bad drivers. Let's see. Perez is just doing bad for what the car he has. Lance Stroll. Ocon, he's kind of bad, but the car, again, Magnuson's been doing bad. Ricardo didn't even make it past. Bottas and maybe Zhao Guanyu is probably the worst. Logan Sargent was pretty bad. And, yeah. But some of those drivers aren't even the full driver. They're just like, oh, we're going to replace you halfway through the season or 75% through the season. Me too. Me too. We're rich in other ways, though. We're rich in other ways. Lewis is the last time being a Mercedes. I don't know. We don't know. Will it be his last race with Mercedes? So if Ferrari had scored one more point in 14 races, they would have won. That's a lot to ask for. Okay, I gotta take my dog out. I gotta get ready. I'm going to work, and I'm trying to leave at around 8. So I got an hour to shower, eat, take my dog out. I don't think it's gonna be a long day though. Okay, guys. I might be back later. We'll see. Um, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will try to stream. Um, and then it gets a little bit easier to stream. I'm gonna try to stream. I can't eat because my braces got tightened. Ugh, I had braces. Terrible. Terrible. Dude, shit does suck. I remember when I first got braces, I couldn't eat. Period. It's 2024 and we can't figure out a easier way of doing that. Anyways, so yeah, in the new year we're gonna definitely stream more. The streams will be shorter, but I'll stream more because I want to stream me learning that new stuff, new things. I think that'll be fun. Appreciate you stopping by, dealer. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Again, I may or may not be back on, but for sure Friday of next week, Saturday, Sunday. Then we'll be doing holiday streams for sure. We'll be doing a lot of holiday streaming.